Okay, welcome, ladies, to our Blessing Hearts April team meeting. Thanks for joining me or watching the replay. Appreciate it. And I just wanted to give a welcome to two of our new consultants, Courtney Furch, who is out in California. So I know that she said she tried to listen in, but most likely she'll catch this recording because of the time difference. And a welcome to Jenny Terry. They just both joined on Saturday, and they used their hostess credits to get their kits. And we're happy to have you ladies on the team. And then congrats to Melissa Terry on welcoming Courtney, her first teammate. So that is a very exciting month of March. Then a shout out to Nicole Mullen and Amanda Walls on completing their third restart period. So enjoy that, spending that $100 product bonus, ladies. And then congrats to Amanda on surpassing the $2,000 in sales. That's awesome for last month. And so remember, if you're no longer in your Jumpstart, you can claim booster kits if you reach the $100 or $1,000 level or more in sales. So they have certain booster kits put together if you reach 1,000 plus or 2,000 plus, and then 3,000 plus. They're just a little bit different in each kit. They increase what's in them as you go up. And the code to enter for that is just X0038, and you can put it on your next order that's being sent to your home. So that is a great way to build up supplies, get a few catalogs, and some host and join brochures. And then, let's see. Congratulations to you, Amanda Schiller, for officially promoting to senior sales consultant. That is super exciting. And for the rest of you ladies, to qualify for senior sales consultant, that level, we really only need just one active recruit. And you yourself have to have $150 in sales that month in PV, personal volume. And then you'll earn 4% off your recruit sales. And then when you do promote, your title officially changes in your back office around the 5th of the month. That's about when home office gets to changing everyone's title officially. Okay, so for this month, if you haven't seen it posted in Tara's Hearts of Gold already, our team Facebook party for this month is April 13th at 9 o'clock. So if you're not a part of that group, the actual live event takes place in the group. Please let me know and I'll add you. This month it's called Must-Haves for Mama's Workshop. So I can add you to that group. If you're not already in it, just let me know. Last month they did it. Usually Tara has gone live and she's done all of the talking and the demonstrating about the products. Last month they had a couple, Tara went live, and then they had a couple pre-recorded videos that they uploaded, and you and your guests were supposed to watch them. It was slightly confusing, so I'm not sure if the format this month is going to be a little bit different. So hopefully Tara will just explain and give some instructions about that maybe at her team meeting on Thursday. But the reason I like this team Facebook party is that it can give you a few extra sales per month, or if you're having trouble booking parties, you can use this to be one of your parties for the month and just encourage your guests to come via private message. That's where I found the most success of encouraging my guests to come is when I reach out to them via private message and not just posting on my Facebook group or page. So it also encourages them to want to book a party because they see how Facebook party is done. And Tara usually gives a drawing, does a drawing for people who order over $40 and for anyone that books a party. So she throws out those incentives, and you can also offer your guest another incentives from yourself if they attend. And I love to, even if I don't have any guests, end up showing up I love going to the monthly ones because I usually learn something about the products that I didn't know before. So that's why I always make sure I block off that time to be there, because I'm learning stuff even if I don't have any guests attending. So no problem, Amanda. Thanks for letting me know. Okay, well, I'm just going to take a drink quick. Okay, so that's the team Facebook party. And again, we'll be focusing on pampering moms and gift sets for Mother's Day coming up, I'm pretty sure. And if you want to be a part of that group and you're not, let me know. I'll add you after the meeting. All right. Okay, so I want to talk a little bit about getting hosts tonight. Thank you, Amanda. And I couldn't stop that sneeze from coming. So I know a lot of you, and actually myself included, have been just having a bit of a lull with hosts lately, people wanting to host. So I just came up with a few ideas, did some brainstorming. If you ladies find something that works for you, and or if you have some suggestions, please let me know. Let the team know, post on our page. So one of the things I thought of, and I was actually just talking to Amanda before we started recording, was that you could host your own event. So if you did one, I know that Kathy Yelitz, our national field developer, I think she talks about doing one monthly. And I know there are consultants that do. It probably just depends on your customer base and or how many people you're coming into contact with that are new to lemongrass or have never tried it before. But you could host your own event. If you haven't done so recently, you could consider hosting one this April. And you could focus on spring cleaning, cleaning out your chemically based products and bringing in some natural products. Or you could focus on a Mother's Day theme, like Amanda, I was telling you, pampering moms, or just thinking of what you can get your own mother for Mother's Day, or a mom in your life that you know that you want to bless her with a little gift set. Or if you're a new consultant, this could be your launch party this month. That could be your hosting your own event, could be your launch event. So the great thing about when you host your own event is that you can really invite whoever you see. So if you run into somebody at work or at the drugstore, grocery store, and you get talking about it, you can let them know, hey, I'm actually having an event on this date where you could come and you could try all the products. They might not necessarily be comfortable enough with you to want to host their own party with you as the consultant, but maybe they would come by themselves or encourage them to bring a friend. Like I told you, Amanda, that way it expands your customer base at the same time as having a party. Only, you're the host, and then you can benefit from that by using the hostess rewards, which is nice. So that is one idea. Another idea is make a list of the people that you want to ask the host. They could be people that have expressed interest in hosting at one point. They've just never committed to it. Or it could just be a list of family, friends, neighbors, acquaintances, people you know through different clubs or activities. Make a list of those people who you think would possibly be interested in hosting for you. And actually make that list and write it down. So I have a list in my notebook for my work, and I write their names down. And then after you contact them and they get back to you, they may say yes, they may say no, they may say maybe, write that down next to their name. And so my running list helps me remember who I need to check back with and when to do that. So like I said, I'm a little low on parties right now, so I've been more faithful in looking at my list and going through that. And so I messaged 4 or 5 people 2 nights ago. One got back to me because she had said on my list, I noticed that she had said June, if not sooner. So I thought, hey, it's coming up on, and I knew I checked with her in like January. So I was like, all right, well, it's coming up. We're already in April. So I figured, all right, it's not going to hurt to check in with her now to see if possibly she'd want to do something sooner than June, since she said maybe sooner. So she got back to me and she said, yeah, let's do May. So I have a date for May. Another one said, not right now, loving my products. I'll let you know when I can host. That's great. So now I know that I'm not going to check in with her again until she lets me know, because she told me she's going to let me know. If it's like 6 months from now, I might check in with her. And then another one said she just had a pop-up party for LuLaRoe, and she's partied out her friends, so she can't do it right now, but probably fall, but check in with her now and again. So, and 2 I haven't heard from. Oh, wait, 1 I haven't heard from now. So it gives me a better idea of, first of all, my possible parties, which I know one possible turned into a yes. Another possibles are like down the road, like 6 months down the road. So that's not going to help me this spring. That's not going to help me now. But usually for the statistics, it's usually 1 in 10 people that you ask to host are going to say yes. So that's why the more you ask, the more chances you have of people saying yes. So the longer your list of, it's called they refer to it as a Frank's list: friends, relatives, acquaintances, neighbors, I think kids, parents, and like sports contacts or something like that. So the longer your list, like the better your chances are. And then, as you're talking to these possible hosts, kind of figure out what type of party would be best for them. Are they local? Would they like an in-home? In-home really is usually the best, because they can get to smell, feel the products, and you have that one-on-one interaction. You can ask, they can feel free to ask you questions. And a lot of people don't know what questions they have about their skincare until you're doing your presentation, and you may refer to a skin issue, and then they'll be like, oh, well, does it work for this? So that is one reason I do like in-home. But Facebook for long distance people, or really busy people, and then basket parties are great for on the go. But just see what works best for your host and their friends. So if there's someone who's not really on Facebook, and maybe their friends aren't on Facebook, obviously you don't want them to book a Facebook party. That just wouldn't go well. So another idea for gaining new hosts, especially this time of year, are vendor events. So if you haven't looked into that, or you haven't signed up for any yet, now's the time to do that, because I know they get even more popular as the weather gets a little bit warmer. I think the vendor events are starting like this month, and definitely into May and June. So as far as getting those connections for bookings and possible recruits, vendor events is what you need to look into. And the sooner you look into it, the more chance you have of choosing what vendor event you'd like to do. If you'd like it to be smaller and not have as many guests come through, but you'd have more time with the guests that come through, that's up to you. You can pick your venue a little bit more easily if you start looking now. And if you need ideas for pictures or ideas for how to set up your vendor event and look at pictures, there is, in Tara's Hearts of Gold, a pin post. Under that pin post in the new consultant training link that has ideas and pictures and more for vendor events. So that link is actually really a great resource for anything, just launching your business, submitting party orders, but also things like vendor events. And I think hostess coaching is one of the steps in there under that new consultant training link in the pin post in Hearts of Gold. So if you haven't checked out that resource, or if you're brand new and you're just starting, that is a great resource to tap into for so many good things. So, and if anyone else, I know Amanda and Melissa, you're the ones here right now. If you have any ideas of how to encourage people to host with you, feel free to pop in and say something. But those were like the three things that I thought of was, hosting your own event, making that list of people that you could talk with, and then specifically one-on-one reaching out to them, and then vendor events. So those were the three that I thought of. Okay, so we actually we surpassed our team volume last month. Our goal was $8,000, and we were just over $8,600. So that was exciting. And we added a couple more ladies to the team. So, and Melissa, you weren't on, but I just congratulated you for welcoming Courtney, your first teammate. Very exciting. So I actually bumped up our team goal. Our team goal this month is 10,000 in sales, and our recruiting goal is 4. And we're actually already halfway to our recruiting goal. So we have 2 ladies as a part of that goal. And again, if we meet one of our goals, I'll randomly select a person like I did last month when we met our team volume goal. And if we meet both our goals, I'll select 2 winners from those that are active. And this last month, I put those goals on my team page under the pin post, and I updated it at least once a week with the actual numbers as the month goes on, so we saw how close we were to reaching the goal. And for you ladies that are new, the pin post and blessing hearts are the incentives that you can earn for sales and recruits. And then in Tara's Hearts of Gold, that is our organization as a whole. We're all under the Hearts of Gold organization, and she does organizational challenges. So that is for everyone. And this month right now, her one is the Yeti cooler. That must be a brand name. I'm not up on my coolers. So, but everyone seemed to be pretty excited about this Yeti cooler. So it must be a really good cooler. We don't have a cooler, so I would love to win that. So she did that as in her pin post, and that is for everyone who submits $500 in sales. You get 1 entry for every $500 in sales you submit. So that's pretty exciting. And I didn't get a chance to watch her. It looked like a Snapchat video thing of sounds like she's going to be doing weekly challenges. And again, those are organizational challenges, so anyone can participate. And I mean, I don't know if that's right, Amanda, go team. I don't know if challenges motivate you, but they usually motivate me. Even if I don't win, or even if I don't complete the entire challenge, usually it's pushing me out of my comfort zone. It's pushing me to do things that I maybe wouldn't do if I was just on my own sitting at home. I'd rather, watch TV or something. But having that challenge there and having that chance to win something encourages me to do it. And so I would just encourage you ladies to participate in those organizational challenges, because it's usually good stuff that she's giving away, and you totally have a chance to win, and it's only going to benefit you both ways. Even if you don't win, you're doing things that are building your business, and by building your business, you might have a chance to win the goodie that she's giving away. So I think that's pretty cool. All right, ladies, that is what I had for tonight's training and meeting. If you ladies have any questions, feel free to unmute yourself and let me know. And if you are around on Thursday nights at 9, I believe, is when Tara's team meeting is. I don't know what she's training or focusing on. I can't remember if she mentioned it or not. But she's always sharing good info in her meetings too. So, and then just remember next Thursday is the team Facebook party. So did either of you have any questions you want to chat about? Are we good for tonight? Thumbs up? We good for tonight?
Parker passed back out.
Aw. Well, I hope him and you sleep good, Amanda, and can kind of breathe through the night.
I would love to breathe tonight. That would be great.
I know. All right. Well, diffuse those oils, and hopefully y'all feel better tomorrow.
Oh, thank you. I hope you do too.
Thank you. A little bit better every day. All right, ladies. Well, have a good rest of the night, and thank you for joining me on the call. I will talk to you later.
Night.
Good night.
Bye.